Don't get fooled by cut rate networks. Verizon is America's only #1 network according to Root Metrics. Join today and get up to $650 when you trade in your phone to cover your cost to switch. Verizon. Better matters. New smartphone device payment purchase and port in required. Get up to $650 prepaid card for installment plan balance less trade-in value, or up to $350 prepaid card for early termination fees less trade-in value. Trade-in must be in good working and cosmetic condition and be worth more than $0. Line must remain active for 6 months, subject to VZW agreements, calling plan, and credit approval. Rankings based on 2016 first half Root Metrics U.S. National Root Score report of 4 mobile networks. Results may vary. Visit rootmetrics.com.
Blog Talk Radio.
Hello, everyone. This is Psychic Medium Victoria Alvarado, and you are tuning in to Ask Your Angels. And you can reach me on www.victoriaalvarado.com if this is your first time tuning into my show. Now, guys, I do have to apologize that for the past couple of weeks I have not had my show, so I have been getting a lot of emails and Facebook messages asking where I've been and asking when I'm going to get back on. So let me just explain that since my last show back on September 14th, there was a lot of energies going on and a lot of stuff that was happening in the universe. So it's not just me, but a lot of other healers were actually kind of put down to work on self. So let me just say this, is that Spirit had asked me to take some time away to work on me and help shed the ego, to work on myself and to help shed pieces of the ego that were no longer needed. But it wasn't just that. We also had the energies from the fall equinox coming in and other energies that were being brought in. There was new spiritual beings that were coming in to help with the planet. So during my 2-week hiatus, I was actually doing a lot of meditations and working on myself and trying to be a better channeler for Spirit. And in order for me to do that, I had to shed some things. And that also meant that I could not really work with people in general. Now, I have to say this, is that I did have my event here in Houston on the 22nd of September, and I did so much clearing work on myself that I actually brought in Jesus. Now, it was my first time working and channeling Jesus. I've never done that before, but it was my first time doing so, and the energies that he had were really, really strong, that literally I was put down the day after. So I just wanted to make sure that you guys are aware that I am back on. And I'm ready to help you guys with your clearings and sheddings of negative vibrations and ego and so on and so forth. And I'm also here to help you guys connect with your angels, because I know a lot of you guys have a lot of questions that you need answered. So first, let me just go through what I have written and what I took the time out to do. So let me just say that today's show is all about healing the heart chakra, because the past couple of weeks, that's what I've been doing. I've been opening myself up to forgiveness and unconditional love. And so Spirit is saying is that by opening yourself up to forgiveness and unconditional love, by truly allowing yourself to release any pain or anger caused by those who have hurt you in the past, is the only way that we can find peace. A vibrational shift is happening for all of us, even if we don't realize it. However, those that are aware are willing to shed parts of themselves that are no longer needed in order to improve their way of living. Many are viewing things through the eyes of the Creator and seeing people as slightly flawed, but still loving their inner and outer parts anyway. Today, as I sat with Spirit and I talked to Jesus, and I heard that it was time to see the truth. And I asked, what does the truth really mean, though, exactly? And he said, it means that many things, well, to be honest, Victoria, it means many things to many people. But for starters, to see the truth in others, you have to look beyond the surface to see what their true intentions are. Your inner God will tell you if someone is being genuine and holds a high level of integrity within them. I said, well, how do I see beyond the surface is what I asked. And the reply was, that by asking what the true intentions of this person is. If someone says, I'm going to be there for you, or that if you need anything, I'm here for you, does what they are saying resonate with you? Does it feel that what they are saying is true? This also goes to people who claim that they have changed. On the outer surface, they may say, I've changed. I'm going to do better. But then in reality, if you know in their heart and you feel something and your intuition is telling you this person does not match up to what is coming out of their mouth because their actions and their words don't match up. Okay? So Spirit saying is that putting them to the test is like asking for help and not getting anything in reply. Their intentions are really truthful. People's words and actions, like I said before, don't always match up with a man's heart, okay? The man's heart speaks volumes. So if you're around someone that says, I hate you, but their actions show they care, then you value the person's actions and see that either this person may be speaking from the heart because that heart is broken somehow. We have to learn to listen with our hearts and not our ears. And we have to see with our intuition, not our eyes. For our words don't always match up with our actions. And this is where you see a person's intentions where it truly lies. But in order to see the truth, we need to learn forgiveness. And it's our egos or parts of our egos that need to be shedded. The ego will always want to protect us from feeling pain by being negative. It will tell you it's not safe to love or not safe, period. It's all built, it's pretty much what I like to say, it's a built-in defense mechanism that unfortunately is flawed but can be healed. Okay? Now, so today I kind of wanted to start out with the healing because some of you guys that do tune in know that I like to do a little bit of a healing meditation or some sort of clearing for you guys before I start answering questions for y'all. So I want to do a forgiveness and unconditional activation on you guys today. And I am going to say this, that I'm bringing in several archangels, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, and I'm actually bringing Jesus in today as well with that energy. So what I want you to do is I want everybody to just kind of relax in their little area where they're not going to be disturbed for the next couple minutes. And I want you to take in a deep breathing, cleansing breath in. So instruct your subconscious mind to open up for this healing. And tell yourself, I am ready to shed all pain. I am ready to open up myself for forgiveness. And I'm ready for unconditional love activations today. So I want you to take a deep breath in, ask the angels to surround you, and imagine a golden white light coming down from heaven and beaming on the top of your head. And I want you to take another deep breath in and bring in that golden light so it imbues and permeates your entire being. So we're going to ask for the highest, most purest level of angels of light and forces of light, of the highest and most purest level of radiant divine love energy. Just focus on your breathing. Take a deep breath in through your nose and then exhale slowly through your mouth. And I want you to think of the name of every person, every situation or animal that may have hurt you or irritated you within this lifetime. Even if you don't remember the name, visualize them in your mind's eye. Imagine what they look like. What was their hair, their eye color? Can you remember their facial expressions or recall what they may have said or the situation that took place that upset you? And I want you to feel those emotions, whether it was anger, embarrassment, pain, and sit with that for a moment. Think of the name of every person, every situation or animal that may have hurt you or even irritated you within this lifetime. Now, I want you to say either silently to yourself or out loud, tell these people, tell this person, I forgive you. I release you. And I hold no unforgiveness back. I am free and you are free. I take back my power. I take back what is mine, and I give back to you what is yours. I forgive you. I release you. I hold you to no unforgiveness. I hold you in my heart. I set you free, and I've held you for way too long, and I'm holding no unforgiveness back today. I am free, and you are free. I forgive you. I release you. I hold no unforgiveness back. I am free, and you are free. Now, I want you to imagine a pink light illuminating around the center of your heart. Now, take a deep breath in. Breathe in that pink luminescent light and feel that radiant light throughout your entire body, washing away all the painful memories, all the trauma. Now release that negative energy to the angels so they can purify and cleanse it, so it can be purged and transmuted with God's holy light. Take a deep breath in and exhale and release it. Now I call upon Archangel Michael, and I ask you to work on everyone who is listening today, everyone who is listening to this live broadcast, or everyone who is listening to the replay of it. I ask you to work on their energy field, and I ask you to cleanse the negative energy stuck within their body. It is commanded in the name of God and Jesus Christ that you work on everyone's energy field and cleanse and vacuum away all the negative energy stuck within those that are listening to the body. Now, I want you to imagine a big cloud parting and revealing a blue sky and sunshine. Archangel Michael, it is commanded and requested in the name of God and Jesus Christ. I now ask you to locate and trace all negative cords to its original source. No matter who or what is at the end of it, I ask you to lift up your mighty blue sword of Excalibur and cut free, remove, and sever all energetic cords and attachments that is binding them together, for it is greatly affecting everyone now. Archangel Michael, I now request you to burn these cords and dispose of them properly so they can no longer adversely affect us in any kind of way. I now request the presence of Archangel Raphael and the light force beings of the highest, most purest, radiant love light energy to repair any holes, cracks, or gaps and fill in any openings with your radiant emerald green light. So I want you to imagine that there is a green flame in front of you, and it is repairing all the cracks, all the gaps, and filling in all openings that may have appeared once these negative cords have been severed. Breathe in that radiant emerald green light. Breathe it in. Now I call forth Archangel Metatron. I ask you to be with us now, and I ask you to search the Akashic records and go way back as far as you can to all of our past lives, all of our parallel lives, and search throughout all time, space, and dimensions. And help us all to cancel, clear, and mark null and void any major vows, promises, contracts, and agreements of poverty, agreements of chastity and obedience, engagements, marriages, servitude, and financial obligations. And I ask you to include any and all karmic debt. We want to cancel those. We want to clear them. We want to mark them null and void so that we can start a fresh new life and live the destiny that we are meant to live, and not live the destiny of others or those that are holding us to these promises. And I want you to repeat out loud or silently to yourself, I rescind and revoke all vows, deeds, covenants, and promises in this and all lifetimes, and in all realms and dimensions, in all time and space. Now we're going to say this 3 times, guys. I rescind and revoke all vows, deeds, covenants, and promises in this and all lifetimes, and in all realms and dimensions, and in all time and space. I rescind and revoke all vows, deeds, covenants, and promises in this and all lifetimes, and in all realms and dimensions, in all time and space. Feel how much lighter you are. Some of you guys may have gotten some cold chills around you, but we're not done. Because I want you guys to fully be in the present and also be able to manifest the lifestyle that you deserve. Now I call upon infinite spirit, infinite consciousness, divine intelligence, the angels and forces of light, Archangel Michael, Uriel, Raphael, Gabriel, and Archangel Metatron, and Lord Melchizedek to be with us at this time, to help permeate the entire being of all those that are listening with pure love light energy, to cleanse, purify, and remove all fear-based energy and the dark shadow of the soul, so that we may move deeper into our true authentic selves and closer to Christ consciousness. I now ask that you activate the Christ consciousness codes of awareness within our entire being that will allow us all to create miracles in our lives and heal our hearts, filling it with gratitude and releasing any and all self-judgment that stems from the ego. Imagine a golden light around you and just breathe in that golden light. I now ask you to activate the heaven on earth light codes, in which will release us from any oaths, agreements, vows of suffrage, and karmic ties, connecting us to our ancestors that have come here to this planet before us. Now I ask you to activate the light codes of Creator's truth within our DNA and 4-body system, and unplug every human body grid from fear that stems from the 3rd dimensional way of thinking, and plug us into the 5th dimensional plane of truth and happiness. And now request the presence of Jesus to fill this entire universe, our space, everyone, to go into everybody's home and fill them with your divine love light. Fill them with God's light and activate the fruit of life light codes to help us amplify and manifest times 100 and activate all 13 chakra systems to help keep us grounded and well connected to our higher selves after this clearing. Now I want you to take a deep breath in, and I want you to imagine golden vines coming out from the bottom or the soles of your feet down into Mother Earth, where you will see 2 big red boulders. Imagine those vines that are wrapping around those big red boulders to help ground and center you. And take a deep breath in and exhale. Mother Earth is now sending you divine, loving energy back up through those vines, up the soles of your feet, and feel this red energy just fill your entire body to help you to feel secure and safe, balanced, and grounded. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Now, I want you guys to know that even though some of us may have a hard time with the visualization, just the intention of listening to my voice and this clearing, everything is still helping you. It's still clearing things out. It's still helping you to make some shifts in your life. And you're more than welcome to play this video over and over again, or this audio over and over again, to assist you. So now we're going to go to the phone lines. I'm going to take a quick break real quick to gather myself and reconnect with Spirit. And I will come back, and then we will answer some questions for you guys.
Are you looking for a new perspective in life? Victoria Alvarado, psychic medium in Houston, Texas, is one of the top 5 fortune tellers in the area. With her gift, she has spiritually guided thousands from around the world. She identifies and removes obstacles that prevent you from achieving your full potential in life, love, and career. Other services include psychic tarot readings, chakra balancing, aura cleansings, Reiki healing, and more. To schedule a session today, call 832-525-3486.
Okay, guys, so we're back. I had to get my notepad because sometimes I like to write down what I'm hearing and what I'm getting. So we are going to go to area code 256, and here we go. Hello, hon. You're live on the radio. How are you?
I'm great.
How are you, hon?
Good.
What's your
How
first
are you?
name and how can we help you?
Yes, my name is Kimberly, and I have applied to school. And this would be my second career. And I'm just wondering if I'm going to get accepted and, am I going to get the funds to go to school?
Okay. So let me ask you something. Has it been a difficulty with the paperwork or gathering some sort of paperwork together? Because this is what I'm being told. It feels like either someone lost paperwork that you've turned in, but it feels like there's been some delays because of that. Does this make sense to you?
Well, it was before, and they found it.
Gotcha. Okay. Let me just say this, is that I kind of feel like whoever's working on it, I'm not sure, but I see a Hispanic lady. I see a Hispanic lady who's kind of heavy set, and I just feel like she is going to work double time on this. Like I feel like I see this woman like frantically trying to get everything together in a rush. So I definitely feel that within the next 4 weeks or within the next 4 days that you should be receiving some sort of letter or form of letter as a welcome letter. That's what it feels like to me. That's what I'm hearing.
Okay.
Now, let me say this. Is this a class that's supposed to be starting mid-December, or that you're supposed to start enrolling or have your funds by December or mid-December?
I guess when it comes to financial aid, maybe, because the classes really don't start till next year spring.
Yeah. So you're going to be okay. You're going to be fine. I definitely feel, because I'm getting the number 4, which goes back to what I was saying earlier, which means April. But honestly, I feel like you're going to definitely hear something very soon. And it feels like mid-December you should have your funds so that you can start it. And the spring starts in January anyway, right? January semester, January, February, March, something like that. So definitely you're going to be receiving a welcome letter or a congratulations, you've been accepted type thing, and a notification that you are receiving your funds to go to the school as well.
Okay.
So I just wanted to make sure that you're aware of that. You are going to get into the school. So everything has been taken care of. The angels are working it out is what they're saying. So I want to say congratulations, because this program is very important to you. I know that. This is what they're saying. And it's very important that you help this, because it's going to help you, I'm hearing, go further in your career. That's what I'm hearing.
Okay.
So I hope this helps you, Miss Kimberly. Is there any other questions you have?
Is there any way for me to make residual income?
Residual income. Let me just say this, is I kind of feel like this goes hand in hand with, I feel like this schooling is what is needed in order for you to make residual income. It just feels like you need this course for some reason. Okay. So, because it feels like this is what you need in order. It goes hand in hand with your money. So it feels like an increase with this. Like it's like I need this, or I need this certification to make the big bucks or to be consistent with my income. Okay. So I want to say that, yes, you are going to get in, and you should receive something within the next 4 weeks or within the next 4 days. But timing is kind of hard to say. But I definitely feel like you're going to hear something and have everything together so you can enroll by mid-December. Or even before then, because I feel like the deadline is mid-December to even get into these classes. So it feels like you're going to make sure that by then you're already done and you're ready.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
Thank
hon.
you, Rev.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, so we are going to area code 916. Hi, you live on the radio. How can I help you?
Thank you very much. My name is Wendy in Sacramento, and all of a sudden there's a lot of activity regarding my quest for employment. I did have a 90-minute interview at a great job on the 9th of September, but I haven't heard anything. I sent a thank you note and I called HR, but no message back. And then I applied for a temp job at a major cell phone company for a telesales job, and they've actually hired me, and I may start even as early as next Monday or the 17th. And then on top of that, I got a call from a very well-known temp agency who saw my resume, and they've submitted my application for a wonderful job with HealthNet. It says accounting, but I told them I don't have any accounting experience. And she said, it's really not accounting. It's similar to what you did at my previous job. And I have an interview with her tomorrow at 11. So I need your guidance, and bless you for taking my call.
So let me say this, Wendy, is that the second job offer that you had, that one's starting soon. Are they wanting to start you early next week? Because I'm being told that they want someone to start early next week, like Monday. Feels like they want someone starting by Monday.
Yeah, that's the cell
okay.
phone
And this is the second one, or the one that you're interviewing with tomorrow?
No, the one I'm interviewing with tomorrow is HealthNet, and it's for
okay.
And my experience is 15 years in the medical insurance
right.
call center field.
Right, but I'm not feeling the one for tomorrow. I feel like the second one wants you to start on Monday, and it just feels like that's the one you need to take, the one that's starting on Monday. Because that one feels more of a long term. Yeah, so that one feels like that's more long term. That's more long term for you, period. And it just feels like they have a wonderful team, period, with that location. So with that being said, they're also saying that you have to work on issues of self-worth, feeling worthy.
Yes.
Why is there guilt when it comes to making more money? And I have to say this. Today I was talking to a lovely couple and their mother, and I was telling them that sometimes we don't feel worthy, or sometimes we hold back on success because we don't want to do better than our family or better than our parents. Okay? So it's almost like we want to be successful, but there's some guilt there. But Spirit says that your issue is that you need to feel worthy, and you need to be open to receiving blessings financially.
You know what you're picking up.
Okay.
I worked for this major vision insurance company for 15 years. I was world class, and I was very, very wrongfully treated, and I was let go. And when you were saying prayers of I forgive you, I release you, all karmic debt is gone, I was saying it along with you. So I was saying the names of the people at that insurance company that treated me so horribly, and so I was paying close attention to every word you were saying, and I think that's what you're picking up. And
and so let me say this, is that I want you to listen to this audio at least every day until Friday, because we need to clear that vibrational energy out and shift so that you can get back to feeling worthy to receiving. That you have to forgive those people, and sometimes you have to do things consecutively in 3 days is what I'm being told.
I promise you I will, and I think it damaged my self-confidence, and I was abused. So I'm in healing right now, and I will do it because your words were so beautiful, and I know that's a step I have to take regarding forgiveness. So I may have a serious decision to make whether to actually start with this, the company where they say on TV, "Can you hear me now?" It starts with a V. It's a beautiful building, I understand, but longevity is the most important. This HealthNet job, I'm going to meet with her, and
they're going to take longer though, hon, for some reason. It just feels like, to me, it feels like you have to take the one that's starting on Monday, because I really hate for you to miss out on that opportunity and then you won't start anything till November. For some reason, HealthNet, it just feels like they have a longer period. Yes, it is longevity that we're looking for, but they're saying that either of them are going to offer longevity, but it just feels like you need the income now. So it's like start on the one on Monday.
I would be okay for another couple months, but it's HealthNet
Spirit's
is very
telling
prestigious.
me, yeah, Spirit's telling me that you have to be at the one that's starting on Monday. The one that's starting on Monday, and it just feels like that's something, because I believe I told you I felt you were going to start around October, either way, around this week. You should have been starting. So definitely feels like the one on Monday is the one that you're supposed to take, that they're sending you, that you would be happy at. But we want you to clear out those self-worth and confidence issues and heal, because sometimes it's not just people. When we think about family and relationships with our loved ones, it's not just it's not just that. It's sometimes we pick up issues from our last jobs, and then we carry that energy over and over and over, and we have to forgive and let go of that vibrational energy so that we don't start up a pattern where we feel like it's nothing but drama every time we go to work.
And because of you, I am doing the forgiveness. I've had other people say it, but tonight I said it with you, and I will continue for the next 3 days because of you and your wisdom and your grace. And so will they allow me to transfer out of sales into regular customer service and make me permanent?
I'm being told yes.
And will I have a man or a woman supervisor?
I still feel, I'm still picking up on the man and 2 women panel for some reason. I'm not sure why. So again, it just feels like I'm being told woman. She feels like she has dark hair to me. And she feels short for some reason. Do you know if whoever you're dealing with is Asian or feels like Asian or Filipino descent?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Okay. Because I'm being told. Go ahead.
When I did conference calls with Asian people, I had such a connection, and they always said, that I was so kind and respectful.
Mm-hmm. So there's something with a woman that has Asian descent, and it could very well be just her eyes, because I know some Hispanic people, especially my cousin, she looks like she's Asian because of her eyes are so slanted. Okay, so let me just say this: is that even the Filipinos, they're I believe that they have like Hispanic descent in them as well, but it's like the eyes. It's like you have to pay attention to the eyes. And again, she could be of Asian descent. Okay, but I'm going to leave you with that, hon.
That's my supervisor.
Yes, that's good. Yeah. Yes, it feels like definitely that's a connect. Yes, it feels like that's definitely going to be the connection, or you're going to be meeting with her, and there's a big significance with that. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to leave you with that, hon. Mhm.
Okay. But I would have longevity at HealthNet as well if I went there.
Yes, ma'am. Definitely yes.
Okay. You
okay?
are a beautiful soul. God bless you. Thank you.
You too, hon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello. Hi, hon. How are you? You're live on the radio. How can I help you?
I'm hanging in there. I was wondering, are you able to tell me if you have any messages from Spirit?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that again?
I was wondering if you had any messages from Spirit for me, just like a general.
Sure. What is
anyone?
What's your first name?
Jennifer.
For some reason, I feel like this feels like a male that's coming through for me. I'm connecting with some energy of a male energy that feels young. Let me ask you, hon, did you have a brother or someone that was in their 30s that may have passed or that was ill slightly before?
I don't have a brother.
You don't have a brother?
No, I don't have a brother. I have a sister 38. Are you saying they're younger than that?
They feel like they're around the same age. Yes, and this person could be someone who's like a brother to you as well. But there's this male that I'm picking up on, or this energy around you for some reason. And sometimes it's hard to tell whether or not this person has passed, or
there
this
was
person is actually
a classmate that I had that was around my age that passed away.
Okay, and let me ask you, was he ill? Like, it just feels like he lost a lot of weight, or he was like hospital bound before he had passed.
I just heard about it. Like, I hadn't been talking to him for a while, but, you know.
Okay. And what was your connection to him? Okay, and what was your connection to him, hun? Like, what was your relation to him?
We had gone to school together way back when.
Okay, gotcha.
And,
okay, let me say something here.
He lived in the same town and all this, and he just died. Like, it was about 2 years ago.
Okay, so let me say something here, hon, is that sometimes the energies do come through because either you know someone of theirs, like a relative, or because they're showing me something in connection with a daughter. I'm not sure what that means, but there is this woman, and it just feels like he's concerned about his daughter, or this little girl, and it just feels like you know someone, or you're still in contact with his relatives. And they may not be aware of the show, and by you coming on, it's almost like you're that link or that connection to let them know that he is okay.
You're trying to say that this person had a daughter? Because to my know, I wouldn't know anything about that. I don't talk to anybody there.
Okay, let me say something. That I definitely feel that you're in connection still with their family somehow, or you're going to run into a family member of theirs. And it's okay. And it just feels like you're going to mention that you had an encounter or, you were on the show, and that it was connecting to this young man, and that he was concerned about a child or a daughter, and that he wanted the family to know that he is okay. Okay, there's concerns that whether or not he's okay or if he's crossed over. Okay, and it's like your job is to connect them, to let them know, like putting in the puzzle pieces to let them know that they're okay. But at the same time, hon, I have to talk to you about relationships. Okay.
Yeah,
why do I feel like that's been a struggle for you?
I don't know why it is.
Okay. And are you single now, hon, or does it feel because it feels like you're single? Okay. So, and the thing is that I kind of feel like I shy away from people because I don't want to get hurt.
Yeah.
Okay. And it just feels like it's repeating the same drama patterns, or it's like you're just repeating the same.
Get out of that.
Okay, so let me say this, is that as we did that forgiveness and unconditional love, it's like you have to go all the way back to your first boyfriend that you ever had that ever made you feel like, if there's something with abandonment, abandonment. So it makes me feel like either you were expecting to be long-term with someone, even way back then, and either he just up and left, okay? And I sure hope it's not this gentleman that's on the other side that came through, okay?
Oh, no.
Because it's like you have to go way back, way back around that time as well, like high school, and you have to clear that energy and say, I forgive you. So that way you can clear a path for your twin flame or your soulmate to come through. Okay? And this is what I'm saying, is that there is a possibility of him coming through this winter, the person that you're supposed to be with. And it could very well be that you may need to why do I feel like you took a year out for yourself?
Yeah.
Did you take a whole year?
That's
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel like it's time to get back out there. Okay, so it feels like winter time. But the last piece of the puzzle is about forgiveness and listening to the audio again and going way back when to your very first boyfriend that you literally pictured yourself being with that person forever. Okay, because sometimes we have vows or or contracts or agreements or just our words by saying that I'm going to love you forever kind of type thing, which will sometimes sabotage us from having a good connection with someone. Okay, and it's hard to explain, and I only have 4 minutes left, so I'm trying to pretty much kind of sum it up just a little bit for you, Jennifer, is that that sometimes subconsciously we may be sabotaging because perhaps we're holding on to past pains and hurt and vows and agreements.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is the piece of the puzzle that they're saying that is missing, because that way you can manifest your twin flame, the person that you're supposed to be with this winter. Okay, so I'm gonna leave you with that and with Spirit's words to help you with the healing process.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, you have a blessed day, hon. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so guys, in October, I am actually, because we're going to wrap it up here, in October, the 27th, if you are in the Houston area, I am actually going to be doing another healing event. It's going to be a drama detox. If you feel like, you know, if it just isn't one thing after another, that you're just in this dramatic or this endless loop of drama with people or situations, and it's like, I've just had enough. We're going to do a drama detox, and we're going to cut out any addictions to drama, because sometimes we may not realize that we're addicted to drama. And, you know, I can say this as I literally sat down with Spirit, and I'm like, oh, my God, I like watching a lot of reality TV shows just to be nosy because it's all dramatic. So it's almost like we need to cut out that vibrational energy. So we're going to be doing a lot of clearings just like we did today. So you can follow my website at victoriaalvarado.com to sign up for the class and to learn more details if you're in the Houston area. And again, if you want to have a private session with me, you can also go to my website at www.victoriaalvarado.com, and I offer readings both via Skype, telephone, and in person. Now, for the fall, I am running a special. Normally, an hour session is $150 with me, but as a special, it's going to be a $55 discount for you guys. And I do have packages for all those people that may not be able to afford an hour session. So again, go to my website. You can view the pricing there at victoriaalvarado.com. And again, I offer Skype, telephone, and in-person sessions. So I thank everyone for tuning in. Please tune in next week, same time, 8 p.m. And y'all guys have a blessed day.
Don't get fooled by cut-rate networks. Verizon is America's only #1 network according to Root Metrics. Join today and get up to $650 when you trade in your phone to cover your cost to switch. Verizon. Better matters. New smartphone device payment purchase imported and required. Get up to $650 prepaid card for installment plan balance less trade-in value, or up to $350 prepaid card for early termination fees less trade-in value. Trade-in must be in good working and cosmetic condition and be worth more than $0. Line must remain active for 6 months, subject to VZW agreements, calling plan, and credit approval. Rankings based on 2016 first half Root Metrics U.S. National Root Score Report of 4 mobile networks. Results may vary. Visit rootmetrics.com.
You heard the speech. But behind the glitter lies this stark truth. In Hillary Clinton's America, things get worse. Under her dishonest plan, taxes keep rising, terrorism spreads. Washington insiders remain in control. Americans losing their jobs, homes, and hope. In Donald Trump's America, people are put back to work. Our families are safe. The American dream achievable again. Change that makes America great again.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.